Have you ever thought about why the name Alfa Romeo has become a cult? The matter here is not in the excellent driving qualities of modern Alfa but in the history of this great company. It concerns what magnificent cars Alfa Romeo produced in the past. The Model 8C2900B is one of such brilliance. Alfa Romeo 8C2900B was a true pearl. The Italians positioned this beauty as the fastest production car in the world. Already in 1937, it could reach 110 miles per hour, and it was impossible to imagine because then, the mighty Mercedes 540 Kelvins could gain 105 miles per hour, and the super-exclusive Bugatti 57 SC Atlantic stopped at 100 kilometers per hour. The 8C2900B was designed from the outset as a car able to win the legendary Mille Miglia race. So it happened. In 1936 the Alfas won all three prizes, but they were racing versions of 8C2900A. The engines were 40 horsepower stronger, and only 6 Alfas were produced. Nevertheless, the civil modification 8C2900B, with a series of only 30 cars, cannot be called mass production. In many aspects, the problem with Alfa was the obscurity of the legendary brand over the ocean. Americans willingly bought Cadillac, Lincoln, and even unreal expensive Duesenberg, but not all wealthy Americans knew about Alfa Romeo. But in many other respects, the exclusiveness has served Alfa well. It is difficult to believe that today one could buy such a car for less than $10 million. Take a look at the interior of this classic Italian car. Isn't enough luxury here? A big speedometer marked up to 140 miles says that this is a really fast car. It is noteworthy that the symbols of Alfa Romeo here are present even on the pads of the pedals. The heart of the Alfa Romeo 8C is an inline 8-cylinder engine. This engine is supplemented by 2 Roots compressors, which allow for a maximum power of 220 horsepower. Let me remind you that we are talking about the civilian version, not the racing one. This masterpiece Alfa is also notable because it has independent front and rear suspension. Considering the years of production of this miracle, it speaks a lot.